Today we are meeting MD of Merite, Mr. Abhishek Lath. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. So we start the interview.
Yes, please.
Okay. Please take us through your journey of growth.
So, Lamerate Exports Limited, I incorporated in 2003, and we started our operations from 2004 after I completed my MBA from Mumbai itself. Then I directly started my business, which was into exports of yarns and fabrics. I started from scratch, and our first turnover was almost 10,000 rupees only. Taking that journey forward, we achieved a government recognized one-star export house, and then which we made it to government recognized three-star export house in 13-14. We achieved our highest turnover of 330 crores of exports in 13-14. After that, we got little downward trend because of the market. From 1st January 2020, we have started our asset light model where we started taking units on lease basis, and because of our strong international marketing, we have a very good market. And last 2.5 years, almost of asset light model was very good. We got successful IPO also done in last 6 months back, and we had a very phenomenal response for our IPO also. So this is our journey in short, basically.
Okay. What are the highlights of your business?
See, exports is a very interesting thing. Everyone cannot get into this market where you have different people. You don't know them. You don't know their setup, uh, payment terms. The banking is very difficult. Forex, forex exposure is a very big thing, which if someone doesn't know is a problem. But you have to manage that foreign forex exposure. The hedging needs to be very carefully done. Sometimes can even hedged thing can be found on a wrong foot. So all these challenges are there. So basically, export is one of the highlight of our company, and with exports, international marketing, we have got into the backward integration. So basically, now we are having the full integration of forward and backward. So we are producing the yarn and selling it to the consumer, who is basically producing a garment or towel or mid-ups, and then selling it to the brand. So we have the full chain.
Okay. What are your plans for growth?
So, continuing with our current trend, we are doing both backward and forward integration. We will continue to take more units on lease, increase our international presence, and increase our market share, because currently we are only having less than or approximately 1% of the export market share. So total exports of yarn, cotton yarn, is around $4 billion from India, in which we are hardly doing 40 to 50 million dollars, of cotton yarn. Then we have something say close to $2 billion of exports of gray fabric. Total around $8 billion of fabric export, in which of course 5 to 6 must be the finished fabric. So in which we are only doing say roughly 20 million USD of gray fabric export. So put together, we only have 1% market share, less than 1% market share, and we have a huge potential to increase our turnover. So we have a good banking, we have good equity thanks to the IPO. So our company have good funds available. So we have to increase the marketing, we have to increase our production, and with which we are looking forward for 1500 crores of top line in next 3 to 5 years.
Okay. Are your IPO funds utilized fully?
Actually, post IPO, the market have got really in very bad shape, and because of the bad market, we don't want to hurry to get into any of the new thing where we might lose uh, investors what do you call wealth. Therefore, we are taking time to utilize the IPO funds. We have utilized some funds where we have taken one unit in a subsidiary. However, the other funds are not yet utilized.
Okay. Which countries you are exporting the goods?
So we are exporting to 40 odd countries, but some of the main markets are like Bangladesh, China, Portugal, South Korea, Iran, Egypt, uh, Chile, Peru, Guatemala, Brazil. Some of these markets where we are exporting in bulk quantity.
Okay, and what is the percentage of exports?
Last year we did 525 crore of top line, where we our export was around 435 crores. So we have approximately 80 to 85% is export.
Okay. And what are your expansion plans?
So as I said earlier also, like we want to take more for backward integration for our company, where we might take more units on lease. Our production will increase from current 30 tons per day to maybe 50-60 tons per day. We can looking forward in near future.
Okay, what are the challenges?
This year we have found a very peculiar problem of raw material. India being the largest producing cotton producing country, we have seen that last year the crop was failed, or it wasn't up to the uh, mark, it wasn't up to the requirement, and then again export policy was open and import policy was restricted. So there was a 10% import duty on it. So therefore all this situation has made a havoc, and today we are not able to have the raw material, basic raw material for the industry. This situation, if again arise in near future, will be a big challenge, because spinners have lost huge money in this last 4-5 months due to unavailability of raw material.
What are your views on industry?
See, I think this is a temporary, what you call, speed breaker, which we have already passed through almost. Now we have 1 month, 1.5 month more for the new crop. After which I see that the textile industry have a fantastic future. There are several reasons for it, macro and micro both. So on the micro front, I think industry uh, have availability of good raw material of natural as well as the synthetic. Then we have very good government policies, because of which there is a huge expansion which is coming in spinning, weaving, and garmenting. Government has introduced several schemes, and further introducing more schemes like PLI 2 is expected, and amendment of is also getting revived and coming. So, which is giving a huge boost for the scaling up the textile industry. Macro front, I can say that due to the ban on the Chinese Chinese cotton, the lot of interest of all the major brands are coming to uh, India and other countries, where India must be the major beneficiary of the thing.
Take us through the financials of the company.
So, company currently have a very good equity and reserves and surplus. So, our total net worth is approximately 90 crores, and we don't have any kind of debt. So, any major term loan we don't have other than some car loans. So, our debt is almost like zero. We have very good banking for the working capital facilities. So we have four bankers from whom we are enjoying working capital facilities. Uh, they are MNC also. The banks is one is International Bank, which is Shinhan Bank, which is our major bank. Uh, then we have ICICI, HDFC, UCO Bank. So we have private, international as well as nationalized bank. So why I am saying this is that we have good equity as well as good uh, banking facility available. Therefore, funds as such is not an issue currently for the company.
Okay, dividend has been paid this year.
Yeah, so it is, we have our issue, our company got listed on 9th of May, and then our first board meeting was on 30th of May, in which we have declared 10% dividend on the basis of last year numbers. Of course, all the new shareholders who have come to us have put in money from April onwards. However, they are enjoying the dividend on the last year number. So we have declared 10% dividend, and our company will be ex bonus on 23rd of September.
Okay. Tell us something about your team.
We have a small but good team in our company. We have president heading for the yarn division international marketing. Then we have vice president for Grace fabric. So they are two heads for marketing. Then we have a local marketing head president who is taking care of our OTC sales of finished fabric. So under them they have one team member for specializing for marketing. Other than this, we have operations, we have accounts, we have a production team where we have a heading by GM, vice president level at the plant level. So we have a very good team currently, and we are looking forward to expand our team on this.
Okay. Tell us more about your manufacturing units.
So currently we in our prospectus what we have declared, we have earlier we had three units which was in Dhamangao, Nagpur and in Basmat. Then we have taken one more unit which was in Parbhani in our subsidiary company. So total 4 units as on today were operation. We are looking forward for more acquisition or more such arrangement also in future.
Are they running on full capacity?
No, currently we are not running in full capacity because the market is very very bad. So between 50 to 60%, its utilization is going on.
How do you foresee the future?
I have already said earlier, the textile industry after this bump, maybe we will find it for next 10 years we will have a very good time. So government policies and then macro level what China ban is there on the cotton, as well as the most of the brands they want to move out of China and want to diversify their sourcing from India, Vietnam, Bangladesh and other such countries. Also, India is aggressively pursuing the FTAs with Europe and UK. So if this FTA comes through, especially for Europe, it will give a huge boost to the textile industry. I think currently textile industries is far underrated, and next 10 years will be a boon for the textile industries.
Okay. Any other information you would like to share?
I think we have discussed everything. You have not left any question unasked.
Okay. No, one more question is there. What message would you like to give to the investors?
Investor or investing means you are become a shareholder partner in this company. When you have kept the faith of investing it, you should keep this faith for long term, and therefore the best is not to get out of the company at all. We will continue to grow our company. We are a very young company with a young team and a dynamic team. We will do all the good things for the company, and we'll try always to give what you call best possible results for our shareholders. However, it all depends on the external factors also. So my only request is to keep invested.
Thank you so much.